The reason why your solos sound bad is because you're not aligning the strong notes of a chord with the strong beats of the measure. The strong beats are considered the downbeats, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beats 1 and 3 are the strongest, followed by beats 2 and 4. On beats 1 and 3, you should always attempt to play the notes of the chord on these beats. On beats 2 and 4, you can play notes out of the chord as long as you resolve to a note in the chord shortly after. This will resolve the tension. I will demonstrate later on. The upbeats of 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the weak beats. Here is where you can use notes outside of the chord and have it sound cool, such as 9s, flat 9s, sharp 11s, or flat 13s, for example. You can also use approach notes to reach a target note. I will discuss what these are later. Using notes outside of the key on these beats is a great way to balance tension and release in your solos. Beginning improvisers will try to create solos by just using a major or minor scale based on the song's key. However, this often leads to soloists not playing the strong notes of a chord on the downbeats, which are the strong beats. Beginning improvisers play notes out of the chord on the strong beats, which can cause a lot of unpleasant tension. Furthermore, the musician's solo lacks the feel of harmonic progression, which creates a lack of improvisational direction. When I started improvising, I thought that if I knew what key the song was in, then I could use that key's particular scale. If the key of a song was in D minor, for example, I was thinking I could just play the D minor natural scale. However, this isn't always the case. You can't do this in the jazz standard All the Things You Are or in The Girl from Ipanema. This is because part of the harmonic progression strays away from the key of the song. Here's how to develop strong improvisation phrases. Remember, the strong beats are considered the downbeats 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, beats 1 and 3 are the strongest, followed by beats 2 and 4. In order to create a very strong solo, you want to align the notes of the chord with the strong beats, especially on beats 1 and 3. Step 1, choose a simple blues progression in any key you want. Always practicing new ideas and techniques over a blues scale will help you easily translate your new abilities to more advanced harmonic progressions. I will choose a blues progression in the key of C for this example. Step 2, set the metronome to a comfortable speed. I will choose 100 beats per minute for this demonstration. Step 3, with only quarter notes, progress through the chord changes only using the notes of each chord. Let me go ahead and demonstrate. Once you feel comfortable with that part, then you can move on to using approach notes to connect from one chord to another. Approach notes are basically a note that is a half step above or below the target note you want to land on. You will use the same steps as in exercise 1, but on beat 4, you will use an approach note to connect to the next chord. I will use an approach note to connect to the root of each chord. I will demonstrate using an approach note from below the target note. I can also demonstrate using an approach note from above the target note. In my demonstrations, I use approach notes to connect to the root of each chord. But you can use this same exercise to connect to the 3rd, 5th, or 7th of each chord. You eventually want to be so comfortable with connecting to the root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th of each chord so that you will have no trouble connecting to any note of the following chord in the chord progression. Let me demonstrate what I mean. If you want to review the exercises I played in the video, I will include them as PDFs in the description below. Once you feel comfortable with the exercises, try playing them in 8th notes. If you want to take your solos to the next level, check out this video next.